Welcome to 242, a daily podcast inspired by Acts chapter 2, verse 42. It reads, "They devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching and to fellowship, to breaking of bread and to prayer." This is a space where we return to devotion, fellowship, shared life, and prayer. Each day, we reflect on one scripture that calls us back to unity with God and with one another. Wherever you're listening from, you are not alone. Let's begin today's reading. Today's scripture is taken from Nehemiah chapter 4, verse 6, and it reads, "So we rebuilt the wall till all of it reached half its height, for the people worked with all their heart." The backstory here is that the walls of Jerusalem was in rubbles. And so the people of Israel were trying to rebuild the wall, Nehemiah being like the project manager here, right? And the other people, like the enemies, like they were scorning them basically, headed by a certain man called Sambalat. So there's Sambalat, there's Tobiah, and there are other people from other, neighboring, let's just say neighboring countries, right? The Ammonites, the Arabs, the Ashods, and things like that. They were mocking them like, what are these people doing? How are they going to build this wall? The wall is so shattered, it's such a rubble that it's impossible for them to build it back. That even if they tried, that just any animal would just go on it and it will come crashing down again. And they were just busy mocking them. And Nehemiah was like, you know what? We're not going to speak to you. We're just going to speak to our God. Like, God, what is this? These people are mocking you. Come through for us, right? And then they put all of their hearts in rebuilding the wall. At some point, the people who were scorning and mocking them were like, wait, what? These people are actually doing this. And they wanted to, connive to go and fight them so they could bring down the wall again. And somehow words got out, and the people of Israel that were working on the wall started to, prepare as well. They were building the wall, but they were also preparing for war. Like, whatever is coming, we are ready. And, the story goes that they were prepared. They splitted themselves into two. Some were watching, for anything that is coming so that they could alert others and they could fight for what belongs to them. As they were building the wall, they had their swords with them. They had their spears with them. They were ready for war as well. And I'm just like, wow, such unity. And in my head, I'm like, imagine. So I'm Nigerian, if you don't know, right? I'm like, imagine if all of us as Nigerians can just have this oneness of spirit. Honestly speaking, there will be no stopping us as a nation. And that would be both home and abroad. But the division is so strong and it's sad. It's heartbreaking, But anyways, the scripture today is encouraging us that there is so much we can achieve when we come together as one body, when we work together with one heart. And that is such a beautiful thing that I've seen here in the UAE. This nation is so inspiring because they have one vision. Every governmental parastatal know that we are all working together to meet this one vision. And so it works. There is no lack of continuity. Whether somebody else is taking over from one office or the other, the vision remains the same. And so they continue to put heads together, put ideas together, leverage technology, leverage AI, leverage, emerging tech to ensure that that one vision that they have as a nation is finding expression. Little wonder that everyone is, being attracted to the Middle East and especially to the UAE, where it feels like, of course, not just the UAE, but GCC countries, basically. You can see the development going on there because in the GCC countries, there is that oneness in each of them. And then combined together, there is some level of unity, togetherness that makes this whole region, the way it is that everyone wants to go there for holidays. Of course, except for those who are not maybe well educated or well informed about how sweet, how safe, how beautiful it is out here. Do you see? So this is speaking to you, and I'm going to speak to us as people of faith. We need to really, really dig deep and see how we can bring out the unity that is in us. How can we work together as one voice, one people, one heart under God, and make great things happen, birth great changes, great innovations, great solutions for the people and for ourselves. As you go about your day today, think about it. Even in your small corner, in your small family, in your team, how are you leveraging the power of unity to work together as one, to work towards one goal, to work towards one vision, to work towards one result or outcome? How are you leveraging the power of unity to ensure that that is happening? Because when you are one, when you are united, then you can face any opposition because you are one with your team, with your family, with your group of people, with your nation. Let's think about that today and see how we can maybe talk about it amongst us, have that conversation about unity and how we can practically live together in unity. I hope that this scripture spoke to you today. If it did and you have any insights you want to share, please go ahead and share with me. Until tomorrow, God bless you for listening. Thank you for sharing this moment with me on 242. May this word shape how you live, love, and walk with others today. If this scripture encouraged you, share it with someone in your community. Until tomorrow, remain devoted, stay connected, and keep walking together.